We're going to have a look at this ABOX LED projector. This is a good projector for a bedroom, like a child's bedroom or a living room or wherever. So this ABOX projector, this is a budget projector. It's pretty cheap, around the $100 range. Like other projectors in this price range, it supports 1080p, but it does not mean it is a 1080p projector. The native resolution on this is 800 by 480. That is not a high resolution, but it works okay for things like movies and TV. You probably won't want to use it for presentations and anything with text. A few things that set this projector apart from other projectors I've seen in this price range. For one, it's fairly compact. It's not really teeny, but it's also not large at all. So that's kind of nice. The fan on this is more quiet than I've seen on other projectors similar to this. At 2000 lumens, it's brighter than a lot of other projectors you'll see in this price range. 2000 lumens is still not super bright, but it's bright enough for a fairly large room. And this also comes with an HDMI cable. You think that would be a given, but I've seen some projectors not come with an HDMI cable. So out of the box, like I said, it comes with an HDMI cable, it comes with a simple remote control, it comes with a power cord, an audio video cord, and it comes with a screw that lets you adjust the height. The projector itself is fairly compact. It has a lens cap. You can adjust the focus and keytoning with the dials that are just on the lens. The buttons give you full navigation, so if you lose your remote control or just don't want to use it, you can navigate by pressing the buttons on the projector itself. And this does have a lot of inputs. It's got a slot for an SD card, headphones, audio video jack, VGA, USB, and HDMI. The USB is nice because it can be used to power something like a Chromecast, or it can be used to actually read from a USB drive. That's pretty cool. So let's talk about picture quality for a second here. At 2000 lumens, it is fairly bright, but you're still going to want to use it in a dark room. It's not going to work that well if you have lights turned on, or if it's in the middle of the day and you have curtains open. It's just not going to work. The throw is pretty good. This will fill up the entire living room wall in my condo. And it actually does a pretty good job. So it's a large projection, which is really nice, and if it's dark I can see just fine. So it does have a native resolution of 800 by 480, which means it's not going to look great with text. You'll be able to see the individual pixels. For things like movies, yeah, it's not going to be super crisp, but it will still look pretty decent. I did notice with this projector that the colors were not super saturated. They were sometimes a little dull, and also as you can see here in this example of a movie trailer with low lighting, it just doesn't work that great with movies with low light. The audio is actually pretty decent. It comes with built-in speakers, which are probably loud enough if you only want to use the built-in speakers if you're in a somewhat small room. But I still recommend for better sound that you plug it into Bluetooth speakers or something like that. So I did some tests with the USB drive. I threw a bunch of videos onto a USB drive and plugged it in here and tried to read it from this projector, and it really didn't work that great. Most of the files it said it couldn't read. It didn't say why, whether it's the file format or maybe the size of the file. I have no idea. Some video files worked, others did not. I don't know what made the difference, but I really don't recommend that this projector if your main purpose is for reading off a USB drive. Overall, I would say this is just as good, if not a little bit better, than other projectors I've seen in this price range. That being said, this still has some issues like the low resolution, the color, and the low lighting, and also that it can't read very well from a USB. But if you're just wanting this for something like maybe a child's bedroom or a play area or your living room, and it's not your main usage for watching movies in the home, I think it's great. If you're looking to watch like sports, or you want really crisp, high resolution movies, you're really going to have to spend more money on a projector with a higher native resolution. But overall, I've been pretty happy with this. I think it's a good projector. I like the size and design. ABOX.